What's going on, movie lovers? Welcome to the Brazen Black podcast. I am your host, Tebatso, Mashishi, the black boy with the white skin. And yeah, today we are joined by the team of Defining, Dennis and Ausnoma. How are you guys doing?
Wow, how are you?
How are you?
No, I'm good. First of all, I'm a lover of love. Let me just start there.
Yeah,
I'm a
for
lover
sure.
of love. And how are you guys feeling? First of all, that you guys just shared the film and also the game with an audience. How was that?
Yeah.
It was nerve-wracking, I don't want to lie. This is the first time we've ever screened something for people that they haven't seen before, as some kind of preview or, within our circle, sharing it with our friends. And honestly, the reception was exciting.
Yeah.
Especially with 5 RAND, to see that the same points that we found funny and interesting and cute, the audience found that as well.
Yeah.
And that they really bought into the little love story that we built with our leads. And yeah, I can't wait for them to see more narrative work that we can make.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
And you, Dennis?
I think with Love League, we already have this audience on Defining that knows defining love and has seen relationships in a certain format and in a certain way. So I think this time around it was really exciting to see audiences engage with 2 couples on screen at the same time. Also the fact that they're doing this competition as well. And we're not really people who do competition shows on the platform. So it was something new and it was quite nice to hear people resonate with it.
Yeah, I resonated a lot because I'm a low-key lover boy myself. you know?
Come on now.
Yeah, and it everything just made me believe in love more because the love scene is a bit of a mess.
Yeah.
But the screenings made me believe in love more. So, can you define love? Just for me as a lover boy, how have you coined love through defining for yourself?
Yeah. How have you, Noma?
Sugar, Dr. Love. I think love is a choice, an action, a daily sacrifice that you make.
Yeah.
Because I think the only way companionship works is that you're willing to take up that cost of inconvenience, go the extra mile for the people that are around you. And this isn't just in romantic settings, but also with friends, with our family, making that 3 a.m. drive to the airport because it's safer, or it's a better show of love than letting the person take an Uber, because who wants to take an Uber at 3 a.m., So for me, it's that. It's really just choosing every day to take those steps towards showing the people that you care about them, that you're willing to sacrifice your time and your efforts just to see them comfortable and happy.
Yeah. I think similarly for me, love is active. I think it's actively participating in someone else's life in a way that has no ill intent and is just really from a wholesome and genuine place. Love is something that should be enjoyed. It's something that should challenge, and it's something that should constantly grow. I don't think love is something that you wait from another person that you receive as a gift. I feel like it's something that you do with someone, and then it creates its own value.
Even though it's not reciprocated. Okay.
I mean, it's difficult.
Yeah.
Unrequited love is
you
incredibly
mentioned
painful.
sacrifice, and sacrifice is that.
But there are times where we love and we don't expect love in return.
Yeah.
And I mean, look at mothers with their children. The child is born and they immediately love this person who has done nothing for them, despite basically sucking resources out of their body for 9 months. And that is a sacrifice. You're actually sacrificing your body and your livelihood to bring someone into the world. And then after that, you are constantly sacrificing yourself to make sure that they stay alive and they are fed and clothed and sheltered. And it's a constant process, and it looks different based on who you love. Yes, it's nice to get love reciprocated, but that's not always the case. You just have to, I guess, accept that.
And I think it's such an interesting concept because I do think that love is practiced differently from different perspectives as well. So I think that sometimes we have an expectation for love and sometimes we feel like it's not there, but sometimes it can be there just in a different way. Yeah. I think to a certain degree we have an advantage of having had an audience for some time, and I think that we're also trying to make sure that with the films that we create, such as short films like 5 Rand, which you showed today, they still have the same DNA that you would feel from a normal defining film. So the principles are still the same with whatever we create from short form. It's still the same team, still the same love, still the same curiosity that we're exploring. I just think it's a matter of allowing it to exist in a different format for some time. And when you're watching it on screen, you're still seeing the people that you love, you know, you're still seeing Orba, you're still seeing CK, who you know from other projects too. So there is still that familiarity when you're coming on the platform, just like you've always had. In terms of distribution, I think that's the journey we want to go with our audience as well. Give them a little bit of what they want, but also giving them the freedom and the choice to also fall in love with narrative. Because I think that it is different compared to what people are expecting or thinking of us. But it still connects, and we'll go on that journey with them, share little by little till a point where they're able to really fully experience narrative with us, plus docuseries, plus feature, you know, wherever life and God, you know, takes us next. It's when you have the advantage of an audience, you want to make sure that you're respecting them, but also you're giving them a chance to fall in love with other things. And I think over the past few months, we've collaborated with other filmmakers outside of just the three of us, learning how they create stories and how, with the insight we have from having built an audience over time, how we can help them contribute, and how we can help them make films for a Gen Z millennial audience that has millions of things to watch, but will still choose you despite all of the noise.
Just 2 questions before we let you go. How did you guys navigate, you know, the online controversy of, you know, people's relationships not working out, and, you know, just the brand. How did the brand navigate that and transition to then, you know, coming back stronger with the short films and growing?
Yeah.
Well, there's always been controversy.
Okay.
Even when it was good, there were bad times. There've been comments, you know, under so many videos of couples with, everybody has an opinion, basically.
Yeah.
Sure.
And to be very honest, it was a sensitive topic for me personally, because Defining Love is my baby, you know. I've been working with Defining for over 7 years now, and that was one of the first things that I was part of in terms of like creation and like end-to-end production, essentially. And you fall in love with these couples, you build some kind of relationship with them. That's the only way as an interviewer I can actually get them to trust me enough to tell me their secrets. And then on the other side, when your audience is now bashing the people who are trusting you with their secrets, it's sort of like a betrayal. It's like I'm betraying the couple because I exposed you to all these vultures and now they're tearing you apart.
And it was never the intention.
And that was never the intention. The intention was so pure. It was to show people that, guys, this is how love can look. It can look like a polyamorous relationship. It can look like a polygamous relationship. It can be an interracial relationship.
It can get ugly.
Thank you. It can get ugly. We fight, we argue, but it's about how we navigate those things in life. How do we deal with the human condition alongside love, you know? And so accepting that, while it was difficult, was like, you know, the backlash is also part of the human condition, and people can have their opinions. But I'm so grateful for our audience, because they've always been those people who know and understand our values from day one. And they always reflect that in the comment section and the way they engage with couples that we invite, even on those couples' pages. When our viewers go to their pages, it's so much more positive, you know, uplifting, empowering. And should something go wrong, even the language they use, like, you know, things end, this is life. There will be restoration and I think that it really is testament to the kind of community we've built as Defining over the years. And I hope that people will continue to trust us with their stories and with their time as well, as we continue to tell them different stories in the future.
And then the dating, what's the problem called? I just slipped my mind.
The Lovely, the new one.
The Lovely.
The Lovely, yes.
Yes. How did you guys fund that, the funding?
Oh, so that was very much internal.
Yeah.
So we, luckily over the years, we've been able to work with Bongani, who's part of our team as well, who's not here. He's been able to literally just grow his repertoire of like equipment. So he started off with just one camera and he was able to grow that. So that aspect of production in terms of gear, we were sorted. In terms of host, Noma did her big one. So in terms of that, she became our talent, jumped in front of screen, which was really nice.
Sure.
And then the other small things that you can't run away from with production, like Defining just had to cover that. luckily, we do have incredible partners such as Acro Branch, where we're filming the show. So they were quite supportive. And then in terms of post, we work in-house as well. So we wear different hats in the team. And that's allowed us to create, honestly, from a place of passion. Because sometimes you don't get the money to do everything.
want to do,
But it's the thing that, pushes you through.
And couples that want to be on the Love League, how do they go about that?
So couples want to be on the Love League, if they want to be on Defining Love, if they want to be on Defining Friendship, we do have in our description box a link that allows you to then apply to actually feature on Defining. We have other shows as well, Defining Conversations, Woman to Woman, which Noma also hosts, Defining Absent Fathers, which is also something we also started doing. So there is a link in the description box of our videos where you're able to apply and say which show you want to be a part of, and then obviously tell us a bit about your story so we can connect with you. I think the biggest thing for Defining is that it's about honest storytelling and being able to create, visibility for different types of people. So it's not about being famous. It's about being able to tell a really good story and being honest with that story.
And here at Brazen Black, that's what we are about, authentic African storytelling.
Yes.
Dennis, Noma, thank you very much for joining us. Please continue doing beautiful work. And sure, BBAFF'ies at home, if you guys want to be on Defining, do the right things.
Yeah, apply.
That's it from us.
Yes.
Here. Salute, BBAFF'ies.